Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Ecomall Foodie channel, where we take you on a journey to explore the hidden gems of Klang. Remember that you can solve your food worries by going to our website at ecomall.my or downloading our app on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Today we have something a bit special for you in that we're going to be doing a comparison. This comparison is between 3 milk teas from 3 places: Tealive Bang Bang Milk Tea, YoMaMa's Brown Sugar Pearl Milk Tea, and Tealive Milk Tea from Tealive. Alright, so we'll be comparing them on a few aspects such as price, presentation, flavor, and others. So let's start with presentation. We'll go from this side to this side. That means we'll be starting with Tealive first. So as you can see, I ordered all of these with the ice, by the way, so we can actually taste the tea. And as you can see, there isn't much of a gap at the top. They actually fill it up all the way, so that's a plus point. You can see the pearls at the bottom. You can see some of the brown sugar as well. I guess this would be representative. This is standard presentation, so okay. Right, the next one here is the brown sugar pearl milk tea from YoMaMa, and as you can see, there's a really thick layer of brown sugar at the bottom that's very visible. And I guess even though I ordered no ice, they gave me a bit of ice so that it stays cold. I'm not sure how this will affect the flavor later, but as you can see, there's really a lot of brown sugar at the bottom. You can still see the pearls, but wow, that's actually quite a bit of a gap at the top. So that's actually a bit concerning. Nice cup though. So our third candidate is the Tealive. If you look at that, you can't really see any of the brown sugar, and there's a bit of a gap at the top, but you can see that the pearls are here. There's quite a sufficient amount, and they actually have bits of jelly, I think, in it. So this actually looks like it's got little bits of gems in it. Looks very classy, even the packaging feels classy, and this just makes you think luxury, you know? Yeah. So this is the Tealive milk tea. Alright, so that's it for their presentation. Let's move on to tasting. Alright, so now we are going to start tasting them. I've already shaken all of them. Here we have the Tealive one, so we'll start with this one. The tea and the milk are very well balanced. You don't get too much of one or the other, as I've seen some places do. And the brown sugar has actually coated the pearls at the bottom, so they are actually a little sweet as well. And they are very soft, very chewy, very elastic. The mouthfeel kokan is actually really nice. Though even though I ordered it at half sugar, it still tastes a little too sweet. So, but that's just my personal opinion. Right, let's move on to YoMaMa's brown sugar purple milk tea. Okay, so this has a pretty good balance of tea and milk as well. You can still taste the tea, but the milk can be a little bit strong. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be. Even though, as you can see from the insert, there's a lot of brown sugar, but it's really not that sweet, and the pearls are actually a little bit more elastic, a bit tougher to chew, but basically they resist your bite a bit. And it's actually not as sweet as Tealive, which I can actually really get behind. Yeah, let's move on to the Tealive. This is not your conventional milk tea, alright? Yes, you can still taste the milk, you can still taste the tea, that's fine. But what's special about it is that there is this hint of fruity flavor that comes from what I have now identified as fruit jelly inside the drink. So that actually lends it a little bit more spark, it's a little bit more tart, and it's really refreshing actually. The pearls are not quite as chewy as Tealive and YoMaMa's. They are a bit more standard, I would say. But overall, this still comes across as a very surprising taste. Alright, so let's now talk about customization options. Tealive, as you know, has their collagen powder, has their all variety of toppings, and this is actually reflected on the order page. You can order it for half sugar, no sugar, ice level can be determined, size of the drink, the toppings you want in it. You want to add in collagen powder, go ahead, protein powder, go ahead. Their options are all there. So it's really like you're going to the shop. And for YoMaMa, their options are medium and large. So you don't really get to customize anything except the size of your drink. And if you want to note down any extra comments, you're gonna have to write them down during your order. And for the alley, actually it comes back to a nice medium where you can decide on the size, decide on the level of sugar, level of ice, and the toppings. You can decide which you want, which is a bit more of a boon because half sugar, try it for half sugar. Still the sweetest, this one, still the sweetest. Alright, so let's talk price. Let's start from the lowest to the highest, alright? So the lowest at 720 cents is YoMaMa's brown sugar bubble milk tea. And for 720, it's still, it is what it is. Next, the alley comes in at 890 and Tealive comes in at 990. This is excluding delivery charges, but yes, 720, 890, 990. And as you can see, you really get what you pay for. Let's move on to the final overall scoring. Alright, so in the same order as we tried the drinks, I'm going to give them a score out of 10 according to my personal preference. It might differ from yours. If you disagree with me, leave a like in the comments and let's talk. Alright, so with Tealive, it's personally a 7 out of 10 because even though I ordered it for half sugar, it still tastes quite overwhelmingly sweet, and the sweetness kind of covers up the taste of the milk and tea a little bit. However, I'll give it that their pearls are the softest. For YoMaMa, I give 8 points out of 10 because even though at the beginning there was that huge layer of brown sugar at the bottom, after shaking it up and taking a sip, you're actually surprised because it's really not as sweet and you can still taste the milk and tea. The points are actually docked because of the no ice thing in the customization levels and the pearls being a bit harder, right? And for the alley, I give a 8 points as well because it's a really surprising flavor to get from the milk tea when you take a sip and you get all that fruitiness from the fruit jelly. It's not something you usually expect when you take milk tea, and the reason I give it an 8 is because while this is definitely surprising, it's a unique point. This may not be something that agrees with everyone, as you are actually looking for milk tea and not looking for fruit jelly milk tea. Alright, so that concludes our episode, and if you like what we're doing, leave us a like, give us a subscribe, and leave a line in the comments if you think that we should do more comparisons, or if you think that this is a one-time thing and we shouldn't do any more comparisons. Do let us know, we appreciate your feedback. So that's it. This has been the Ecomall Foodie channel, and we'll see you next episode.